and just kind of make this a little bit bigger on the side.
This room will eventually close out if you're AFK.
True. So I can keep clicked. Well, if I click out of the window, the music will go
gotcha.
anyway. So I'll keep clicked in here. But we'll look at some of these questions and see if we can answer them. I already see some questions about like beta. So what are we looking at for when can they play it? I can play it and laugh at them because they can't play it yet. But when
that's so cruel. You're so cruel.
I am an evil person. But they love me because I give them codes for things.
How about this? Stay tuned next week. There'll be some beta news.
That's what I like to hear.
Yeah.
And
I'm just gonna put it that's it's simple as that. And then also, you can go to playzmr.com now today, sign up an account, or if you have an NMAS account already, just log in on that page, and you will be opted in to be chosen potentially to participate in the closed beta.
Yeah, and also for you guys that are interested in what we're going to be doing for Twitch, we're going to be doing streams more often. I mean, we've already talked about ideas of what we want. We won't give away our ideas because won't make me laugh. But we have some ideas for what we want to do for streaming. Of course, as we get closer to the release of the game, we'll stream some more. We're going to show off different modes. We'll do some PvP, and of course, for those of you guys that watch our Terra streams, we do a lot of giveaways in there. We'll probably do some giveaways in here too. So make sure that you're following our Twitch TV channel right now. Click that follow button and come back when we show off some more modes as well. We will be doing weekly streams, if at the very least, I'll say.
Are we committing to this?
I'm committing right now. Set in stone. Tonka
Okay.
has said it. Even if his beard is busy, I will be here. We'll figure something out. But yeah, we'll make sure that we're streaming something every week for you guys. I know that people are interested in seeing some.
And we're excited to show it off too. The game has a ton to offer.
Yeah, it should be a lot of fun. So we'll do that. We'll do giveaways. Make sure that you follow the stream. For now, this is going to be the time that we stream at 4:30 or 4:30 to 5 o'clock, depending on when we end the Terra stream. It always depends on what we. People are getting AFK'd out.
Should we answer some questions?
Yeah, absolutely. So we'll take a look at questions. I'll see if I can make this a little bigger so that we can read it easier.
Will Gears be any part of ZMR? What's Gears? Gears of War?
Are you guys talking about possibly like items that you can wear?
Oh, Gears. Okay. Yeah, there's cosmetic items. You see some of the costumes here today, but there's also like cosmetic sets where you have a hat and you can mix and match them to create a unique look, so that's cool. And then in addition to that, weapons can be modified to increase their effectiveness. You can like trick out a weapon to be a high damage dealing weapon or provide more accuracy. It was Gears of War. It bears some similarity, certainly. The developer was formerly Epic Games China, so and they worked on games like Gears of War and even Terra. And
it uses the Unreal Engine.
Yep.
So that's where you
Unreal free. Yeah.
That's where you see a lot of similarities too. It's the same game engine. It's the same game engine as Terra, as a matter of fact.
Yep.
Let's see. So we saw a question in here: are weapons in Gears unlocked with levels or just in-game money?
No. So you can unlock weapons by leveling up. You can unlock weapons by completing missions, and also you saw today after the pit, you got a silver bullet. You can take that to what's called the shooting gallery, and you'll shoot at a target and reveal a prize. And sometimes those are weapons, sometimes those are modifications for your weapon, sometimes they're equipment. Yeah, you can win a whole bunch of prizes from the shooting gallery.
Cool. Let's see here. Look at some of these questions. Some talk about reloading. I don't know if there's a question. Will you be DRM free?
Well, the game's free to play, so yeah. I wouldn't say that it is DRM free, but you have to connect to our servers to play.
Yeah, I mean,
because each account, you're gonna level up your character. You're gonna want to keep your account, sacred.
And it completely depends on the definition of DRM too. Like.
Yeah.
So we have. It's currently about 5 o'clock. I don't know if we want to. Do we want to run another one? Do we want to run the pit again? Well, we can run the pit again and kind of talk about. We can go a different route this time. It all kind of comes back to the same area as well, but we can certainly try it again. We have 4 people this time.
It'll be more challenging, that's for sure.
Do you want us to do it on a harder difficulty? I don't want to do it on a harder difficulty.
How about we just take questions? No, unless people want to see it again.
Yeah, if people want to see the gameplay, you can definitely re-watch the stream. It's going to be available as soon as this is over. We wanted to show off a little bit of the gameplay and then answer some questions because there certainly are a lot of questions. Let me mention right now, before I forget, I'll mention at the end of the stream, but make sure that you guys are checking out our social channels for this too. Facebook is facebook.com/playzmr. Actually, I'm just gonna show the screen real quick. I think I had it right here. Boom. I say thanks for watching because we'll use this at the end. But here you go. Reddit.com/r/ZMR. Twitter is @playzmr. Facebook is playzmr. And of course, go to playzmr.com, sign up for an account.
Hey, let's grab this question here about PvP. The game has PvP and PvE. We showed a PvE map today, but there are plenty of PvP maps as well. I love the PvP side of things. We play at lunch regularly. It's pretty solid. It's pretty tight, competitive.
Yeah, we'll show all that stuff off as we continue showing different streams as well. So if you guys are interested in specific modes or seeing different types of enemies and all that kind of stuff, we're going to show off as much as we can. And we'll be doing a lot of streams as well.
Yep.
Let's see. I won't answer the question directly as it's written, but the game does not have any ties to Terra Online, with the exception of we are the publisher.
Right.
So there will not be crossover, at least as of now. I don't think we have any talks about it either, but there's no crossover between Terra and ZMR except we're the publisher, and the EMP works.
EMP will work in the game.
This is your job. I'm streaming. My job's done.
No crossover plans. Like we've definitely talked about it internally. Right now, it's kind of just like this vague dream, but I'd love it to do it. I think it'd be really cool.
Yeah.
Like a reciprocal kind of cross promotion, right?
Mm-hmm.
That'd be awesome.
When do you plan on releasing the specs?
I think we can probably do that in pretty short time, actually. Maybe stay tuned to our Reddit, and we'll put something up there.
We'll be doing a lot of conversation through Reddit, so make sure you're on, or if you want to know more information about this, or if you just want to involve yourself in the community, go on to Reddit and subscribe to the subreddit.
If your computer can run Terra, it can run ZMR.
Yeah. Let's see. What's the max level? That's a good question.
70.
70?
Yeah.
I have not got past like 15 or so yet.
There's some pretty awesome rewards up top too.
Absolutely. Let's see. Will the game be a one-time purchase, or will there be a subscription fee? I guess can we talk a little bit about
sure,
like the ways that people can play the game, or if there's any extra stuff they can.
So the game is free to play. You just sign up, download it. That's it. You're in. Beyond that, you can buy stuff from the store, but it's all optional. And then we will have it's called VIP status, kind of like Elite in Terra, except it's an item you purchase in the game and it persists for 30 days, or you can buy it in larger quantities too, and that will give you like a flat experience bonus, a flat gold bonus, in addition to some other perks like access to an exclusive store.
Cool. Let's see here.
ZK crossbow. Yeah, Minea was tricked out with that. That's a hell of a weapon.
Yeah, there's a lot of different things that you can get in the game too. I mean,
Yep.
as you can see just in our portraits right now, we've got a couple of, it's actually a handful of assault rifles, and then a shotgun as well.
Yeah, I see lots of like pay-to-win questions. I explained earlier about the zombie killing weapons you guys had equipped, and those will give you a damage bonus against zombies, specifically in PvE modes. If you take those over to PvP, they don't provide you any damage boost. So that I kind of really appreciate what the developer has done in that regard. They have kind of segmented certain items to PvE, where they can get a little bit more crazy with the weapon types and the damage they do. For example, like there's this lightning gun, and it'll spread across a whole crowd of zombies and take them all out. But that's not, you can't use that in PvP.
Right,
so,
yeah.
It
makes sense.
I think it's pretty well balanced in that regard. And yeah, there's some weapon modifications, that maybe provide a pretty significant balance or benefit, but those won't be for sale directly, but players will have access to them through other means. All players will have equal access to them.
I see this question here from very appropriate name, Zombie City. How big will the range of enemies be any particular number of different enemies you have at the moment. So I think that's talking more about variety.
Yeah, totally. So you saw a bunch today, of course, you know, your regular zombies, the big guys. There's more beyond that, more monsters than that. There are a ton of bosses. I think there's like probably close to 20 bosses that you'll fight. The game features like mini campaigns as well that tell a little story. And those have unique enemies in them as well. So like one takes place in a hospital, so you're fighting like the janitorial staff, undead janitors and nurses and doctors. So yeah, a ton of stuff. There's like there's an Egyptian map that has mummies, ancient Egypt, and pharaohs. Well, there's a lot to do. There's a reason why we called the game Zombies, Monsters, Robots. We could have probably went on longer.
Yeah, Zombies, Monsters, Robots, and various other
and company.
Yeah, and company.
We were even teasing the dinosaurs at GDC.
Oh yeah.
Those won't be at launch, but they'll come after launch.
So ZMRD.
Yeah.
ZMR expansion D.
Maybe that's what they meant by DRM.
Oh yeah, maybe dinosaur.
Robots and monsters.
I like it.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the friendliest DRM. or I don't know. The dinosaurs aren't really that friendly.
No, I wouldn't want to become friends with them. Let's see.
Aliens, maybe.
Aliens? Oh yeah.
I mean, why not?
Who knows? I mean, there's already so much stuff in the game, and these poor guys are fighting off all different kinds of hordes. Might as well.
Let's go to space.
Let's go to space. Let's see. Can you give the beta testers an exclusive weapon or item and not? Well, there's First Blood pack, right?
Yeah, there's that. So we are going to, anyone who signs up at playzmr.com, we are going to run like a little sweepstakes through that site, and or contest rather, and a select batch of those people will receive the First Blood pack, which is a pretty cool package of items. It comes with a unique shirt, the bandana. It's all pictured on the website, a skinned M4A1.
Which looks awesome.
Yeah, so that stuff's really cool. And so you'll have a chance to win that stuff. As far as the closed beta, like an exclusive item, yeah, maybe we might be able to do something like that. I'll think about that. I mean, how we might pull that off.
Yeah, good to hear that.
Is gear time-based? Yes and no. Some is permanent. Some are permanent. Some are 7-day, 30-day. Stuff you earn with gold is temporary, so you have to repeatedly purchase that. But you know, you'll earn gold just through play, so that's pretty easy. And then some weapons can be purchased permanently, or some items can be purchased permanently. The costumes they're wearing today. And
you earn plenty of gold. Like just finishing some of the missions, and there are lots of missions. Just earning gold through the missions is not that bad. Let's see. Any chance to actually purchase the First Blood pack?
Yes, of course. Once the game is out, it will be available for purchase through our web-based store.
That's what I like to see. Any plans on giving current Terra players an advanced beta key over the general public? I believe Chris Lee actually talked a little bit about that yesterday on American Averon's stream, which is kind of more Terra-based, but would you like to reiterate? I think he encouraged people to go to playzmr.com and sign up, and I kind of echo that. But I got AFK'd out.
You know, we'll explore something like that, like Terra players maybe getting a head start or something like that, or gaining access to the closed beta.
Then there'll be lots of ways to get closed beta.
But I think, you know, the primary means of gaining access is signing up on that page, because it's from that pool of users that we will select closed beta participants. Not everyone will get to play, sadly, but once the game's free to play, we will.
Awesome. All right, so we're just looking for some more questions in here. If those of you guys have some more questions, we will do what we can to answer them. Kind of looking back through some of the older questions.
So you just need to create an NMAS account at playzmr.com, and that will opt you into potentially be participating in the closed beta for ZMR.
Yeah, so if you already have an account that you use for playing Terra, you just go there,
works too.
And then you just boom,
log in,
and then you're done. That's all you needed to do, and you're entering in a chance to win a First Blood pack.
Hey, here's a good one. Is there ranked PvP? Yes, there will be. We're going to be hosting ranked PvP seasons, so that'll be pretty fun. I think we're calling it the corporate ladder.
And there may or may not be, and by that I mean there will be tournaments as well.
That will be for sure.
And by we, I mean we.
Well, you know, NMAS is like with Terra, as if any Terra players are watching, as you know, like we're very kind of service oriented. We love to put on a ton of events. We like doing these Twitch things, you know, and that we hope we will maintain that with ZMR as well. So we are committed to monthly updates following the launch of the game. That means new maps, new modes, even new missions, new weapons will be added regularly to the game.
Lots of stuff. And let's see, one of the questions here, will I be able to join a game with friends, or will I be randomly matched with other players on release?
So the game has an integrated friends list. It has an integrated clan system. We're calling the clans corporations, because like the game is centered around, the backstory is like there's a bunch of private military corporations, and these thresholds into other dimensions have opened, and all these crazy enemies are spilling through, and these private military corporations have been tasked with like wiping them out, right? And they also like give the mercs the guns and all that. And sorry, what is that coming back around to? Well,
let me scroll up. I started talking and I forgot what I was talking about. Matching with friends.
Right. So yeah, you create your corporation, right? And you can create a party and just play with them if you'd like, or recruit people from your friends list. So the game has a lot in that way to allow players to easily play with friends or group up.
Yeah, and you can join your friends really, really easily too. And when you look at your friends list, you can right-click on them and to just join whatever match they're in right there. And then you can also join matches based on other things. You can be automatically put into a match. It looks like people keep dropping out and coming back in with different outfits on.
Here's a good one.
I have to scroll back down to get these back updated, but
It was something like, do you have to pay to play as a female character? And no, that's not the case. You, upon character creation, you can create either a male or female character. And they each have a unique, cool voice as well that you'll be able to customize, and you can customize their look and appearance too.
Will GMs jump in games with players?
I'll be playing.
Yeah, I'm interested in the actual question itself. Are you wondering if members of MS Entertainment are going to be playing the game itself? The answer is definitely yes. I'm going to be playing it a whole bunch too. I'm sure I'll be playing with Mr. Denomenator.
Yeah, if you see Denomenator, that's maybe me. Most likely, I'll try and reserve that
you
name,
better.
of course, right?
Producer of the
I
game.
hope I have first crack at that.
I'll ban them if they take your name.
Oh, nice.
And then, but I'll send them a nice message. And I'll be playing the game as well. I'll be playing under Tonka. I am not afraid of people following me around to try and kill me.
Can we show off character creation? We're not quite ready to do that yet, but I would say stay tuned to future streams, and we'll be showing that off as well.
Is ZMR going to be ran by current Terra GMs, and if so, are additional GMs going to be brought in for the increased work? We actually already have some more people that we brought on board that are currently working on Terra. They're going to be working on Terra and ZMR for the GMs themselves answering tickets. I'll be working on both ZMR and Terra. The key to all of this, and Chris Lee talked about it a little bit last night on American A-Run's stream, which I brought up as well. You know, what are we doing with, we have an extra game, what's going to happen to Terra? Nothing's going to happen to Terra. It's going to be the same great quality content that you guys have been getting, and it's going to be the same awesome support that you've been receiving so far. It's the same people just running 2 games, so it's going to be the same for Terra. I mean, nothing's gonna change. I'll be here at Streaming Terra every week and making events for Terra, and we actually just posted on the forums for Terra, all that kind of stuff too.
From what I can tell, you guys are cranking out Terra even more now. I feel like
we've gotten into a pretty good groove and coming up with some ideas. We've kind of we moved some people around the company into different roles. Like I'm an event specialist, and so I'm working more on events. And we've got Harmonia, who's awesome, working on all of our socials, and Minea is awesome working with the community people. And I mean, we have so many people working on all these projects that. We've able to just kind of get everything into a wheelhouse. We're just cranking out content, cranking out our contests, and of course we just did a tournament in Terra, and we'll do tournaments in ZMR and all that good stuff.
Yep, plenty of Tonka to go around.
You will never get rid of me. I'll be here everywhere you go. My face will be there, and my beard.
When will we run another stream? Next week?
Next week.
All right, we're there.
I'm there. We're there. It'll be double beard.
Is this a game that will have years of playtime, you think? Yeah.
Oh.
I think so.
There's a lot of cool stuff coming. The game is launching with a lot of cool stuff, and there's a lot of cool stuff coming after that.
Yeah, like trying to beat every map at every difficulty, that's pretty hard. But then, you know, PvP is it's like recreational, right? You could play that endlessly. I could probably play it endlessly, you know. It's just kind of endless competition.
We lose track at lunch sometimes, I think. we start playing a map and we're like, oh man, it's like 1:30.
Yeah,
we should probably stop and get back to work.
There's some pretty badass maps.
All right. Let's see. Oh, American just joined. We posted the wrong stream information. When did we post that? I've been posting a lot of different links to here.
Will in-game have voice or just chat? Currently just chat. Yeah, you can use third-party apps to do voice if you need to.
And we're looking for some more questions in here, and we'll check on the time a little bit. All right. About 5:14. We'll answer a couple more questions. I think we'll call it for the week.
Yeah.
We'll be doing more streams. The plan is to come and do a stream every week, and there's gonna be a lot of information coming out. This is only the beginning. Like, this is like the inaugural stream, but this is also the first time we're really getting into the nitty-gritty of the information. Showed this off at GDC, so some people in the media saw it.
Yeah. So this was kind of like your glimpse at what we showed at GDC. You've probably seen us link a few articles on our Facebook and our Reddit that were a result of that demo at GDC. So now here it is. This was it. You saw what they saw.
This is another good question here. Will these be centrally, I think we're talking about the service. Oh, okay, yeah. Will these be centrally, corporately administered servers, or will they be privately hosted? So I guess it's kind of...
no private servers.
Right.
We'll be running the servers.
So you guys can kind of join groups and it'll be hosted on our own servers.
And that's because of like the ranking and the rewards. Your account will be, you know, will be a reflection of your progress in the game, right? And locking that down with private servers is a little more difficult.
Let's see.
The game will be desktop launch, so you launch it as a client.
And Reich, we've already kind of touched on that one. Can you implement ears and tail cosmetics? I mean, more cosmetics and more variations of things are certainly on the way. But as of now, as Mr. Denominator has said, Captain Corporal. We've tried to decide what we want to start that with, but there's no planned crossover with Terra at launch. Do you want to be a corporal?
Well, maybe let's leave it to them.
We can start you as private, and you can earn your rank. Yeah, sure. as you get better through ZMR, and as more content comes out, we'll get you ranked up.
So right now you're meat shield, and I'm like bio waste disposal.
I think Dr. Amazing is level 30-something, 31. Yeah. I can't remember what he's at, though.
I think the top level is Chief Termination Officer.
That's pretty baller. I need that.
Yeah.
Can I just have it? Can you just give it to me?
I just don't give ranks away.
Please?
You gotta
I
earn
work
that.
Here.
This is, it's kind of like...
This guy's brutal.
That's the end game.
This guy's brutal.
Is it all lobby, or can we actually get out and meet other player characters? There's like a central lobby that you can chat in and meet other players.
You won't be meeting them
there's no like virtual space.
Right.
Yeah, unfortunately.
But
that'd be cool.
There's chat rooms that you can be chatting with people and stuff like that.
The monster in game dropping loot. Yeah, so he's like that's our buddy Jack in the Box.
Yeah.
So he soaks up a ton of bullets and he runs around randomly throughout the map, and if you track him down, you kill him, he'll drop a bunch of loot, but it's not permanent. It's session based, so it'll benefit you in that session. Is there going to be a matchmaking lobby? There is auto matchmaking, so it'll put you in a room like based on certain specifications. There is leveling in ZMR. There's a ranking and reward system, so you'll rank up and then you'll earn items when you do so.
Can I play through the game with melee weapons only and be effective?
You know what? If you're a ninja, maybe, yeah. And
if you're a ninja IRL.
And then what's cool about the melee weapons is each melee weapon has a unique execution, and these are like kind of really cool in PvP because they kind of add insult to injury. So you down an opponent, and another teammate can come over and pick them up. But if you close in on them and you hit E, you execute them. And like the katana today, that one has a unique execution, and yeah, each one's pretty cool. So
you just stab them with the katana. I think there's a couple of different animations for each of them too. Mm-hmm. It's pretty cool.
Yeah. Holiday themed cosmetic items. Yeah, we have some of those. I'm not gonna say what they are. That's
we have to keep some secrets. trying to give away as much information as possible. But you guys are asking for too much.
Can you end the stream so I can watch the gameplay from the start?
You should actually be able to go back and start watching it now. I think it saves it in 30-minute increments, and we started at about 4:25, so you should be able to watch it.
Is there a chainsaw? No, there's not a chainsaw yet, but there's like a chainsaw gun. Right?
Does that work?
I think that's not bad.
Yeah. All right. Well, I think we're getting some of the repeat questions now. Definitely follow this channel here, the Zombies, Monsters, Robots. We'll be streaming every week. And my good friend, Denomenator, will join us for probably a good amount of them, I think.
Oh, yeah, as much as I can. It was fun.
Yeah, and maybe we'll have you playing some too. Maybe we'll just have you on Skype so that you can play too and show off your epic skills.
Sure, yeah. I'll solo melee.
Yeah, I'll stand back and just let you take over. You can tank the bosses. So that's going to do it for this week, guys. There's more questions coming in chat. Don't be afraid to hold on to those questions, or you can ask them on Reddit. So go to Reddit. It's reddit.com/r/ZMR. And we're on Reddit. Lots of us are on Reddit. The lights just went out.
Ooh, spooky.
The zombies are coming for us.
Oh no, we talked too much trash about the zombie monster.
I know. And so now everything is weird. So we'll go back to this one. So again, make sure that you're following us on Reddit and follow the Twitch channel. We will be back next week at the same time. For now, we may announce a different time as we kind of expand on what we're doing.
Sure.
Hope you guys enjoyed the gameplay. We'll be showing off more maps, more gameplay, and then as we get closer to beta, we'll start playing with you guys. Already some fun ideas that we can do for some PvP stuff.
We're gonna do like an in-office PvP game, right?
Yeah.
Showdown.
I'm gonna win that.
If you're on my team.
Yeah. We'll be on the same team, right?
I don't know.
Team stream.
Yeah.
Team,
yeah,
yeah.
sure.
Now you're on my team.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
I can buy that.
All right. Good. All right. So if you guys have any more questions, make sure you check out Reddit. We also have Facebook and Twitter that you can go to. I don't know why I put influence on the other T's in Twitter. Twitter.
Yeah, Twitter.
Make sure you go to the Twitter and follow us there. I'll show a little splash screen at the end. And we'll be back next week. There's no giveaways this week, but there will be giveaways in the future. So make sure you're following the channel.
Yes, there will.
And we'll announce more information on dates for when you guys can play it. But that should be it. Thank you, Denomme.
Thank you, Taka.
Denommenator.
Woo.
And we will be back next week. Follow the channel. We'll see you then. Bye, guys.
Bye.